Okay, first of all, nobody told me love was vertical. Like, aggressively vertical. I went to the park expecting romance, soft grass, gentle breezes, maybe a squirrel to emotionally manipulate. Instead, I met legs. Just legs. Endless legs, walking around like they pay taxes. And that's when I made a decision that would change my life forever. I was going to date one of them. Now, before you judge me, which is rude, by the way, I thought we were friends, you need to understand something. I am exceptional. My owner says I'm a bit much, but that's because she lacks vision. She also eats salad voluntarily, so let's not pretend she's a reliable source. Anyway, we get to the park, and I immediately notice the tall ones. You've seen them. Long legs, swinging hair, walking like they don't sniff garbage recreationally. Suspicious behavior. Naturally, I assumed they were single. So I did what any emotionally available, devastatingly handsome dog would do. I stared. Very intensely. From a distance. Behind a bench. With one paw slightly raised like I'm in a dramatic war movie. I call this move mysterious stranger with secrets. One of them noticed me. Eye contact. Boom. Connection. She smiled, which in dog law is legally binding affection. We were basically engaged. So I approached, slowly, confidently. Chest out, tail doing that thing where it's like, I'm casual but also extremely interested in your entire existence. Halfway there, I forgot how walking works, tripped slightly, recovered flawlessly. If you didn't see it, it didn't happen. Anyway, I reached her. She said, "Aw, hi," which translates to, "Take me, I am yours." Now here's where things got complicated. She bent down, which I was not prepared for, because suddenly the tall one was no longer tall. She was face level. This is illegal. You can't just change heights mid-relationship. I panicked. Did I kiss her? Did I bark? Did I propose? So I did all three at once. It came out as a weird noise that sounded like a goose choking on ambition. She laughed. Laughed. And me, which is fine. I enjoy humor. I'm hilarious. But then, she looked up and said, "He's cute, babe." Babe? Babe? I followed her gaze, and that's when I saw him, the tall male, standing there, holding coffee, looking calm, suspiciously calm, like a man who has never once chased a leaf and lost. I sized him up. He had longer legs than me. Unfair advantage. But I had something he didn't. Emotional intensity and mild instability. So I did what any rational competitor would do. I peed. Right in front of him. Maintained eye contact. Dominance established. Or so I thought. He just nodded. Like, yeah, that checks out. Which is honestly more disrespectful than fighting. Fight me. Don't understand me. Meanwhile, my owner is in the background like, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry." Sorry for what? For being irresistible? Having options? Living my truth? She yanked the leash, which, first of all, rude. Second of all, we were in the middle of something. That was basically our second date. As she dragged me away, I looked back. The tall one waved. Waved? Do you wave to strangers? No. You wave at people you have shared something meaningful with. We had history, moments, a near goose noise. Back home, I couldn't stop thinking about her. Her laugh, her legs, her alarming ability to shrink and grow at will. I stared out the window like a tragic poet. A very handsome, slightly drooling poet. My owner said, "You need to calm down." Calm down? I just experienced love, and mild rejection, and possibly a legal misunderstanding. The next day, we went back to the park. Obviously, because I am persistent. Also, I pulled the leash so hard my owner had no real choice. We arrived. I scanned the area. No tall one. Just squirrels. Mocking me. Living their carefree life. Disgusting. But then,
In the distance, legs. Familiar legs. Iconic legs. It was her. And the tall male. Again, he was still there. Why was he still there? This was starting to feel personal. This time, I had a plan. No tripping, no goose noises, no emotional chaos, just smooth, calculated charm. I approached. She smiled again. We were back. Chemistry. Electric. Possibly static from the grass, but still. I sat. Perfect posture. Looked up at her like, yes, I am emotionally available and house-trained. She reached down to pet me. Success. Victory. Love wins. And then she said, I wish we could get one. Get one? Get one? Excuse me? I am not a one. I am a me, a personality, a force, a slightly damp legend. The tall male said, maybe someday. Someday? You're talking about my future like I'm a toaster? And that's when it hit me. This wasn't a love story. This was a shopping experience. I wasn't a romantic interest. I was just a preview, a limited time offer. So yeah, I went to the park to find love. Turns out, I'm just a limited time offer. But joke's on them, because tomorrow, I'm bringing a stick, a really good stick. And if she throws it, that's basically a proposal. I don't make the rules, I just enforce them.